constant time, as in if the constant amount of data comes in every day, we want to keep the same amount of time. So I'm working on a query language for this. And these are some of the built-in expressions. This is the prelude, more or less. So we define sum as a fold where the initial value is 0, and then it's sort of followed by the value you're folding over, the value you're summing, plus the other stuff. So it's like cons, because you can see it as a scan as v plus s, s here is 0, v plus 0, and so on. So we can type check that, and the result is sum has type num a to element for all num a. It takes an element a and it returns an aggregate a. So we've got this sort of modality effect typing, so that you can only run over the values once. That's very important. That if you were something like SQL, it's very expressive, but too expressive. You can just loop over the data too many times. So we don't want that. We want only things we can do in a single loop, and that's it. So we have a few functions like count is the sum of all ones, or count where some predicate is filters by the predicate, and then the result is sort of piped into count. And mean, standard deviation is a bit ugly because it's doing all that stuff, but it does all that stuff. And here are some boring hunks. If expressions, that's not too interesting. But, so we can write some very simple queries over our sample data, and we say, for the salary table, we want to find the maximum of the value, and that'll go through all the data, and right at the end, we just get the maximum. So what we can't do, specifically want to outlaw, is things like filtering by where all things are greater than the mean. So if you say filter value greater than mean of value into newest value, it says, well, okay. There are two errors there. The first error was, it says cannot unify aggregate equals element. So it's saying the filter needs to be an aggregate. All right, see ya.